Hello fellow gamers, my name is Paco the Hylian and welcome to the Review Corner. More importantly, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is actually Parker Shropshire. My job on this channel is to review a game and give it my brutal, honest opinion, even if it's only one of the nostalgia. However, I will give each game a class rating to tell you what kind of people like this game. Got it? Remember, these are my opinions. If you don't agree with them, that's fine. Opinions are like butts. Everyone has one. Oh, and before I forget, there will be collaborations, shoutouts to other YouTubers, so remember that. Oh, and spoilers. I also do impressions. Please don't sue.
The game I'll be playing today is none other than The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. The reason I chose this game to kick off with is simple. It's one of my favorite games ever, and one of the first games I played as a kid. Also, I don't have any capture cards or anything else for other consoles, so just bear with me here. We start off with Link over here, having a dream about Princess Zelda talking to him. When we wake up, our uncle has gone to the castle, and it wasn't a dream. Hyrule is actually in danger. And what do we do even though our uncle told us not to go follow him to the castle? We follow him. And guess what? After following him to the castle falling down a hole, we find him dying against a wall, with his sword and shield, with absolutely no visible damage whatsoever. 3 minutes into the game, and already the game thrusts the fate of the entire Hylian race onto my shoulders without a second thought, and has my now-dead uncle giving me his prized possessions to go save a princess I've never met, because plot. Now I'm thrust into a dungeon of Hylian knights, trying to find my way through the dungeon. I can attack enemies without getting too crowded by them, not all of them take one hit. Hitting their weapons can act like a defense. There are alternate ways of defeating them, like for instance pushing them off an edge with a sword swing, or clay pots. Those work. Another good thing about this game is the items. Good lord, the items. One of the first items you get is the boomerang, and now this is actually crucial to the game because you encounter the noob killer, the Dark Knight. So all you gotta do is throw the boomerang at him a couple of times, use a couple of sword slashes, and boom, you're done. And you're done. And you're done. There we go. Now you have the key to Zelda's cell, now you can open it, plunder the chest that's in there, and then talk to her. You're done rescuing her. It's all fine and dandy. We're not done. Crap. We go through Hyrule Castle, find the King's Throne, and, obviously enough, find the passage behind the throne. We, and by which I mean I, because Zelda does nothing, fight our way through the sub-dungeon. Now, another good thing about this game is the sense of adventure. With the ability to find rupees and hearts under clay pots, you can find plenty of hidden secrets like switches under pots, cracks in the wall, and be blown up by bombs, and even enemies to defeat to find treasure chests. Eventually, Zelda and I make it to the sanctuary. The priest says thank you, tells us about Sarasrala, we get a heart container, and now the proper adventure can begin. We get outside and... oh, listen. Listen to that music. The iconic music is brilliant. I mean, just listen to the soundtrack. Unlike the original Zelda, we're very limited on what dungeons we can go to. However, I think this is a brilliant idea, as you don't have to backtrack to other dungeons if you don't have the item to get through to the next room. What I like about the idea is, yes, you can backtrack dungeons, keyword can, but there are secrets that you can discover with other items. Or at least the bomb room. enemies. The first place you go to is Kakariko Village to see Sarasvala's wife, which she promptly tells you that he's at a shrine at the Eastern Temple. If you're a pro like me, you can skip Kakariko Village and go straight to the temple. However, this is a pro move or a noob move up for debate. Most pros will tell you stopping at Kakariko Village and talking to the people will be beneficiary for getting empty bottles and a bug net. However, it's a noob move as well, as noobs will stock up on items to get through the dungeon. A pro can get through the dungeon easily. It's all up to debate, so any side is right. When you get to the temple, you'll notice the layout of the dungeon. Amazing structure, gothic coloring, it just fits. Dungeons are always beautiful and yet have a slightly creepy atmosphere. Not an easy feat, mind you. Now this is what I like about The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past the most. Even though I just thrust myself into an enemy-filled dungeon, I don't feel overwhelmed. Difficulty in this first dungeon isn't so hard, and, I had to consult with my therapist with Dark Souls. Not too easy, it feels like the newer Pokemon.
Yes, I find the newer Pokemons to be easy. Seriously, I get a fire type, teach it Flame Wheel, and BAM! Beat the games in less than 5 hours. That is including the second story, mind you. Or maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. The point is the dungeons look amazing and it isn't too hard.
I feel really bad about destroying some of these enemies. I mean, come on, some of them are cute. Look at the Stelphos. Doesn't even look like he wants to hurt me. But 'tis the life of a Hylian knight.
All in all, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is a really good game. Difficult yet fun dungeons, cool enemies that require some mental thought to actually beat, and tons to explore and discover. With that in mind, my score for this rating is a hearty 9 out of 10. For the class rating, I'd rate this casual gaming. This game can be enjoyed by anyone who actually likes The Legend of Zelda or any kind of adventure game. Whether they be noob or pro, although I feel the new people will actually have more fun than the pros. Pros kind of go through this game and speed run and well, that does it for this episode. I'm not sure what to play for my next video, so bear with me for the next few weeks.